in the quiet village of Oda-Ikosi. By a winding river lived Ebony and her husband, Aid, for 15 years. They shared a small stilted hut above the water. Though they loved each other, their union was shadowed by sorrow. Ebony was barren. In their community, children were seen as blessings, and Ebony's childlessness made her the subject of mockery. Aid's family ridiculed her, urging him to marry another woman who could give him children. Though Aid tried to defend her, his silence eventually grew, and Ebony felt the weight of his unspoken disappointment. Each evening, Ebony sat by the river, weeping. "Why, spirits of the water," she cried, "why can I not have a child of my own?" One morning, after another cruel encounter with Aid's family, Ebony took her small boat and paddled far down the river. As the sun set, she cast her net into the water. But instead of catching fish, the water shimmered, and an eerie stillness surrounded her. From the depths rose a mermaid, her scales glistening in emerald and sapphire hues. Her silver hair flowed like liquid light, and her eyes held ancient wisdom. "Why do you cry upon these waters?" the mermaid asked, her voice melodic yet commanding. Ebony, trembling, poured out her heart. She spoke of her barren womb, the ridicule she endured, and her endless sorrow. The mermaid listened silently. When Ebony finished, the mermaid spoke. "Your pain has reached the river, and I will grant you a child. But the child will belong to the river. When the time comes, you must return them to me. Do you accept?" Ebony hesitated, but, overcome with longing, whispered, "I accept." The mermaid touched Ebony's forehead. Warmth spread through her body, and she disappeared. In the months that followed, Ebony's belly swelled. The villagers were astonished, and when she gave birth to a boy, "Always in a god has done this," their ridicule ceased. Joy filled the little hut. Always grew strong and wise. He often wandered to the river, drawn to its depths. Ebony's joy was tinged with dread as his 12th birthday approached. One evening, under a full moon, the river shimmered, and the mermaid returned. "It is time," she said gently. Ebony fell to her knees, sobbing. "Please, do not take my son. He is all I have." The mermaid's gaze softened, but her voice remained firm. "The river always claims what is hers." Always stepped forward. "Mother, do not cry. I will honor the river's call." With a breaking heart, Ebony watched as her son waded into the water. Hand in hand with the mermaid, they disappeared into the glowing depths, and the river shone brighter than ever, as if mourning with her. From that day, the river of Oda-Ikosi became a place of wonder. Fishermen spoke of a boy who swam with the fish, guiding them to abundant catches. Though Ebony grieved, she found solace knowing her son had become part of something greater, a bridge between the mortal world and the river's mysteries.